view from the courtroom. I'm offering my perspective as a trial lawyer and as a jury consultant in these cases, and I want to say that as a jury consultant, this would be a terrific jury pool and a jury panel. But I never see you guys in any of my trials, and that's just a terrible tragedy for my clients. A view from the courtroom. Folks, the shades are down. Sometimes the view is obscured. Sometimes there's no view because the courtroom is windowless. There's no windows. So I want to just give you a little flavor of the top issues in some of these trials in terms of what I was asked to touch upon, the nature of the evidence, what happens to my clients, what happens to the lawyers, what happens to the evidence. And as one, I think it was Mr. Downs gave me the mantra, how low can the FBI go? And they go very, very low. So I had the privilege and honor of representing Dr. Al-Arian and the privilege and honor of representing Ghassan Elashi. I worked on the IARA case. I had the privilege of representing Afia Siddiqui. I was the jury consultant on Jose Padilla. I met with Narcil Batiste. In other words, that wall of shame, I have something to do with some of those people up there, and it's been my honor. I'm also a consultant, a confidential consultant on 3 current cases in the country, so-called national security cases. The lawyers who do these cases, we don't call them terrorism cases anymore. We call them national security cases because as some of the other speakers pointed out, such eloquent speakers, by the way, it's not about terrorism. In large part, it's about speech. It's about unpopular political speech. It's about the demonization of your religion, of Islam. It's about repudiation and an embarrassment to the Arab culture. So I'm going to give you a sober, this is like a reality show. Think of it that way. And it's not going to be very pretty, but it's something that I would ask all of you to think about and take with you when you go into your communities and you're advocating and you're thinking about these issues. I also have a client in Guantanamo, and we won the habeas petition for my client, only to have the government, of course, appeal. We just argued that appeal in D.C., and now we're waiting for the opinion. And as they say in Guantanamo, you can win, but you can never be free, which is unfortunately the situation there. So let's talk a little bit about Islamophobia and the demonization of Islam. I am not a Muslim. I'm a lapsed Catholic, recovering Buddhist, whatever that means. But I learned fast, because when I received Dr. Al-Arian's case, I said to my co-counsel, Bill Moffat, I don't know anything about Islam. I was born and raised in the South Bronx, and I knew guys from the Nation of Islam. Is that the same thing? And well, yes and well, no, was the answer that I got. So I went to the expert in the country, one of the experts, Dr. John Esposito, who has become my friend, who runs the Center for Christian and Muslim Understanding out of Georgetown. And he tutored me. He tutored me individually on Islam, and I knew enough. I still don't know what I should know, but I knew enough to walk into a courtroom and recognize the slurs that were going on. I think the worst example that I personally experienced was in the Holy Land case.